The biggest myth about Dubai property market that costs investors millions is that investing in off-plan is the best strategy. Yes, it works in some cases, but here is what you don't know. Off-plan looks simple: buy early, wait, profit. At least this is the story investors are sold. But behind some of their off-plan purchases are frozen capital, negative equity, and exits that never happen. Because the biggest risks in off-plan are rarely visible at the beginning. Today let's talk about the mistakes that quietly destroy the returns and how to avoid them. Mistake number 1: entering a payment plan without the capital to finish. Most investors focus on the entry. A low payment plan creates an illusion of affordability. But here is the reality. If you cannot finish, you never own the investment. You only rented the risk. Markets shift, personal finances change, liquidity dries up, and when your next installment comes due, the developer does not care about your situation. Miss the payments? Penalties. Continue missing? Force resale or default, often at a loss. So the rule: never buy based on the first payment, buy based on the last one. Experienced investors always ask, could I comfortably close this deal if the market turns tomorrow? And the answer is no, the risk is too high. Mistake number 2: ignoring the market cycle. Why the biggest myths in real estate? Off-plan is always cheaper. Well, in reality, it often isn't. In strong markets, developers price future growth upfront, so you're paying tomorrow's price today. Now, imagine buying near the peak. Before completion, the market corrects, and your property may need years just to recover to your entry price. Not because it's bad, just because the timing was wrong. Yes, price matters, but timing matters more. So you should not just analyze the projects, you should analyze the cycle. Because real estate is a slow asset, and slow assets punish bad timings. Mistake number 3: trusting the developer instead of starting the deal. It's true that a strong developer brand reduces the risk, but it does not eliminate it. Even top developers launch projects at aggressive pricing during the hot markets. So the question is never, is the developer good, as I'm always asked. The question is, does this deal make sense at this price? So always study the fundamentals: launch price for nearby resale, supply pipeline, rental depth, and future competition. Because reputation protects construction quality, but it does not protect your returns. Great developer doesn't always mean great investment. Institutional investors underwrite deals, not logos. Mistake number 4: underestimating handover costs. Most investors think that handover day is just getting the keys and opening the champagne. It isn't. Handover is the moment when the hidden costs show up, all at once. Here's what people usually don't budget for: utility connection fees and deposits, DIWA, gas, AC, upfront service fees, often 1 quarter ahead, and some developers will require you to pay a full year in advance. Unexpected utility-related charges during the handover. I've personally seen cases where investor had to pay around 14,000 dirham in total in connection handover-related fees just to receive the unit. Then comes snagging inspection costs, especially if you hire a professional snagging company. Then a power of attorney. If you cannot attend handover yourself, many developers will not release the unit unless the person attending it has the proper authorization with a power of attorney, which costs money, obviously. So keep in mind, when you do your final installment, you are not done yet. Mistake number 5: not understanding the payment structure. The majority of the payment plans in Dubai are construction linked. It might sound safer, but here is the catch: when construction accelerates, payments accelerate too. So your next installment may arrive earlier than expected. And no one cares that you're not ready with your next installment because you expected it 6 months later, not now. Otherwise, be ready for penalties. The same comes to earlier than expected handover. Mistake number 6: choosing the wrong exit strategy. Every investor should ask this before buying: who will buy this from me in the future? Because in off-plan, your exit defines your risk. Common exit strategy: flip before completion, sell at completion, or rent out. Here comes a catch. Flipping works in momentum markets, not slow ones. Now, if you decide to exit before handover, you need to understand that you're losing a big pool of potential buyers that are finance buyers, as the mortgage in Dubai is only given when the property is ready, especially when it comes to family homes or bigger apartments. Another thing, at the handover, there will be the highest competition ever. So it means lower premium and longer exposition on the portals. So evaluate the best time to exit according to the market conditions. Maybe renting out at this point will be a better idea. So the rule, the deal is not the entry, the deal is the exit. If your exit requires perfect market conditions, it's not a strategy, it's a hope. Mistake number 7. Buy on emotions. Beautiful renders sell dreams, but demand is measured differently. If you buy based on emotions or your personal preferences, it's a big mistake. If you're not going to live in that property, don't fall in love with it. Do the math first and then look at the amenities after. Because the marketing always creates excitement, but the demand creates the liquidity. Mistake number 8. Ignoring liquidity risk. This is the big one. Offline is less liquid, your capital is locked during construction. If you like changes, don't think you can exit easy, at least with no loss. Almost never the case in practice. Buy a ready property, it means immediate returns. Yes, you require more capital up front, but it's risk-free and immediately rewarding. Buy off plan might look easier, but remember, you don't own the property until it's built. You just own the developer's promise and future possible gain. So you need to be ready long term. The rule, off-plan doesn't reward optimism. It rewards discipline. Thank you for watching. If you want to understand Dubai real estate market better, book a call with me. Details are down this video, and see you in the next one.